So this is the first game of the 6on6 tournament that I casted. The way the casting went, it was a bit fragmented. We had Group A on the first day of the LAN, Group B on the second day of the LAN, and we had part of the playoff bracket on the second day, and then the finale on the last day, on the third day. This game was between Get Face or Muscles and Cat in a Hat. The Face of Muscles team is Aquila, Ava, Skazi, Specular, Sook, and Testy. I think Testy was using a fake nick, but it's pretty obvious it was just Lansty. Cat in a Hat, Freddy, Poxu, Raspberry, Smack, Tomba, and Woot. And Woot, not Woot, not the TSB player, but Woot, the Cat in the Hat player, of course. The maps for this one, I believe, were Gold Rush and Radar, and I tried to pick in the 6on6 tournament in the group stage the closest games possible in the group, and that generally meant the higher seeds got less airtime in the group stage, but the sort of the guesswork was they were gonna probably get a bit more airtime in the playoffs. So we have quite a few pretty close matchups in the group stage. I'd say probably one of the best games I casted at the event is in the group stage as well. So in Group A, so stay tuned. But this one, like I said, is Get Face and Muscles versus Cat in the Hat, and it is Gold Rush and Radar. Enjoy the game. So here we go. We are going to kick things off in the 6on6 tournament. It is going to be Cat in a Hat against Get Face and Muscles. And for Cat in the Hat, we have Smack, Tomba, Woot, Yuho, Raspberry, Freddy. Facing Muscles, we have Ava, Specular, Testy, Skazi, Aquila, and Sook. And it is going to be the Face and Muscles team on the attack first. It does look like they're going to go quite heavy towards the CP. Going to get that built up as quickly as possible. They've got the Covey, Skazi on the Engineer. CP has been built up, and that's why they have the covert ops. They've got to be prepared for a backspawn here. They've got to be very careful. I think Skazi was reacting to his own team killing out. Careful of that mine, sir. As they are going to close in towards CP. That was probably not the best thing to watch. Cat in the Hat are going to be able to set up on this first stage. Of course, it's a very weakened attack because of the CP push, which has been taken by the Allied team now. Push on towards side from the rifle. As the revives are going to come in. Nice work from Raspberry. Double frag with the K43. He's going to be able to clear things out. As the backup from Yuho is nice. Again, another rifle grenade comes out. So Raspberry doing a great job. 3 kills coming in. 1 player still on back for the Face and Muscles team. 5 players respawning in for the Allies. I think he's going to have to wait up for the respawners. We are going to have a little bit of a back push. Raspberry's trying to get off that rifle grenade, but he's not going to be able to connect. Specular pushes inside, gets a double frag. Skazi pushing up back as an Engineer, backed up by a medic. Is going to put a bit of pressure on Smack. A lot of players need to just react here, as it's going to be Tomba to pick up the frag, but the Engineers are going to be able to get that build. Nice revive work by the medic. It is Ava, and that was a double Engineer build, and the tank is still rolling on, so I'm not sure how much they're going to be able to slow it down. The Engineers are going to dive straight onto the barrier. Bit of charge put in it by Woot. Nice work. What is going to actually get taken down? Tomba taking a lot of damage. Sook with the easy kill. Nice through the grate there. The revive did come on towards Tomba though. I heard it underneath Sook here. Needs to get that revive back. Nice revive work. Need to build that barrier if they can. I don't think they've got an Engineer in position. They have not. And I think it should be clear. I don't think Ava's going to have any problems. As Testy's going to get a big airstrike on the respawn. Make that 4. He is going to get dropped. I don't think those revives are going to come in. And Allies are in full control on their attack as the tank should just roll past. I don't even think it's going to be damaged, as it is still got low health from the mines at the beginning. No slowdown so far. Nice grenade comes up. It is going to slow it down just by a split second. Should be an insta-build basically. And we'll pick up Testy. I think he's still alive. I did see him just bouncing down long roads. Respawn, unfortunately, has come in for the Axis team. Too early for Testy. He's not going to get those spawn frags in this time. Yuho going a little bit aggressive. Takes him down. Nades up towards the bridge. Needs to damage that tank as soon as possible. Nice grenade kills from Yuho. Double frag for him. As they're going to build that tank up once more. Need to get that damage in as soon as possible. You don't want to have to deal with the MG as a defending team. It's horrible. It's horrible to deal with. Nice shooting. Respawn's going to come in though. And a bit of a refresh for both teams. Testy's going to get another airstrike frag on the respawn. Shots across the top. If Sook is Simon, it was playing very well for the in the 3-on-3 tournament. Was hitting some nice shots. The MG is still alive. Push underneath the bridge. It's going to get shut down. Nice legal work from Tomba, but the killouts are going to come in. And it's going to give a little bit of freedom to the allies. Revives are going to happen around the barrels. Mine's still in position. What's going to be able to get in one frag like that? A lot of damage going towards the guy at old MG. Raspberry taking a fair bit of damage. I'm not so sure if they've dealt with the MG, the tank just yet. They haven't. Full damage, and that's good. That's gonna cause some problems, I think. They're not going to be ready for it, but it's going to cause some problems. Aggressive play from Wood. Picks up 2 frags near barrels. Puts some mines down as well. So, let's see what the allies can do. I'm going to push off this this bridge towards first arch. Taking a lot of fire from third. And it's going to be a nice support play as Yuho is going to pick up a frag at main. Nice shooting. Needs a bit of support here. 3 allied players in first arch. And again, more frags coming in. Lots of damage from Yuho. As you see, Skazi pushing through the spawn. Tank mounted MG is going to come into play as well. 2 or 3 players still at MG. The old MG for the Axis team. And they need to deal with this tank. Because you're not going to be able to hold bank very well. You're not going to be able to sit in it very easily until this is dealt with. Yeah, and then look at that. Just shoot through the tree. Just tap, get the hit sounds, and finish it off. Put this nade up towards the tank. He did nothing. Push towards his third arch from the allied team. Looks to put some pressure onto the objective. 2 or 3 players in position. It's going to be Sook picking up a double frag at his back area. Push going to come towards the goal. Yuho doing a good job inside the bank. But the MG is still up. Artillery's gone on top of it. Binoculars are out for that field up. Skazi's going to try and do something here. Double frag comes out for him. Nearly a triple. Specula finishes off that little spree from Skazi. Big Panzer on the respawn from Testy. And this may be it for the Cat in the Hat team. They have to pick up some big frags as Tomba does reply a little bit. Double frag comes out from him. Where's the objective gone? Skazi's going out third now. And he's making a run for it. And I think most of the Cat in the Hat team are dead. He could have gone straight for it, maybe. Giving the Cat in the Hat team a slight chance of recovering. I think he's going for it anyway. Yeah. That just casual 360 going down the stairs just to make sure. So the gold is in the back of the truck. And it does look like the allied team are going to set around about 7.5 minutes unless the Cat in the Hat team can slow down the truck. Pistol work from Skazi's done a good job. What is going to be very low. She did get in the frag eventually. Did hear footsteps to her right. And she has been healed back up. Oh no, this is Tomba. That's what I heard to the right. As I think these guys are going to be out for full spawn. That's what's going to try and slow down the truck. Actually, respawn is coming down off the bridge. Speculative double frag as the truck's going to roll away. I don't see it getting slowed down too much as the airstrike's going to cover the retreat. And like I said, we're going to see around a 7.5 minute time. It did slow it down for a little bit, 10-15 seconds. And Cat in the Hat looked okay for a little bit of time. But I don't think Face and Muscles really ever let up. They were just constantly pushing, constantly putting pressure on. And they are going to start fairly well on here on Gold Rush. 7.5 minutes is a pretty fast time. 7 minutes 21 seconds. We are going to pick up the scores. So we have got 19 frags coming out for Tomba. 2.7k damage. Across to the other team, we have 2.7k damage coming from Testy. He got the big frags as well, 17. A lot of spawn frags for him. He had a pretty decent 4-man spree on the spawn. So we'll have Face and Muscles on defense now. Pick up the rifle. Where's Specular? He is. He's going to put a mine at back. He's not going to go aggressive on side, but I think Ava is. Nade in hand. Gets it off. 2 nades towards sides. Nice revive from Smack. Pushing it towards side. Brilliant headshot. Sook dropped. Bit of team damage coming in. Yuho's going to get a frag as well. And they're taking over side, the Cats. They need to just put on some more pressure. Oh, Raspberry had it. I guess had no charge. Yuho is on the spawn, but they spotted you, unfortunately. And there was a bit of opportunity, very small opportunity for the allied team there. Nice work from Raspberry. A lot of pressure being put on the Face and Muscles team here by the Cats. I like to see this. Nice frag from Aquila. Tomba taking that and out for quite a long spawn as well, unfortunately. That was a nice gib. Push maybe coming towards the side area. 2 or 3 allied players. 3 looks like. Rifle's going to boost Smack back. And Sook's going to go aggressive. Freddy there. Smack's going to have to back off. Low HP. Getting shot from back as well. As Testy went quite aggressive towards the area. Nice shots again. Double headshot from Yuho. This is some pretty nice shooting here towards sides. Yuho's going to try and lead the charge for his team. Sook managed to take him down. Does manage to dodge the rifle as well. That's really unfortunate again. A bit of fortune going in the way of the Axis at the moment. And with the time as it is, this is really horrible for the Allies. Nice revive. Now going to start rolling over the side defense a little bit. Specular has to get in some frags here. He's going to be able to take down one. No revive again. Allies medics abandon the engineer. A little bit of space. The tank is going to get built up a little bit. Nearly a gib, unfortunately, for Tombo again. I'm saying unfortunately quite a lot because it does seem like a lot of things are 1 bullet away. Turned his attention to the guy at main. That's nice work. I guess that's Skarzy. Did see Skarzy, I think, in the seeding tournament paying SMG engineer on the tank. Very different. Not really seen Skarzy do that before. More of a medic. Let's play aggro medic. Mine down a bit too early. Ava's actually going to be able to pick up a triple kill on that side area. Pushes out with the Luger as well. Picks up a 4th. And Cat in the Hat. Look to have a lot of problems. Only 3 minutes gone off the clock, but it wasn't really enough time. They have to do it very soon. They have to do it like in this push or the next. Nice headshot from Woods, but the mine's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to get cleaned up by a grenade. Lots of grenade spam on that main area. I'll make it easy for them. Specular in position. Gonna wait for his teammates to kill out, probably. Or die. Doesn't look like they're gonna die, though. 3 kills for Sook. And then look at this Testy just at the back. Just getting lots of free shots. Push coming in towards his side area. Testy with the double grenade and a rifle. No, it's actually going to be another grenade from Skarzy. And that's going to be it on the push. 3.5 minutes remaining, and some of you guys predicted a 4-2 result for Cat and Hat. They've got to pull it back for the next map and the one afterwards, because this first one's definitely going to go Face and Muscles' way. And Sook's been getting some nice shots in. Lots of frags. Let's try and pick up someone on the defense here. Double grenade comes out from Ava. Get that revive in. They're going very aggressive on the spawn here. Seem to have gained a bit of confidence. Ava's going to have a couple of players to deal with. 2 players coming towards side. Managed to take down one and get the headshots. Mine's going to do the work as well. That's a very frustrating Skarzy mine on side. Don't normally get to put that one down. Maybe the rifle, but not many other people. To his testing position. Was he prone? Oh, I hate that. I hate it. coming in towards side. 2 or 3 Axis players, sorry, Ally players going to have to deal with Sook here, but Sook coming out on top. 3-man frag. Or two men and a woman. Maybe.
2 minutes to get out of here, soldier.
Tomba. He saw him. He didn't want to believe it. I was like, nah, I didn't really see him, surely, you know. Nice nades, perfectly timed. Going to get a lot of damage onto Raspberry as well. Whips out the Luger. He's going to be able to finish off Wood. No. Speculator rifle on side is going to have to deal with the remaining ally players, but it is a dead time now. 1.5 minutes remains. Speculator's going to push out. Gets a bit of damage in. Let's take down 1. Revival come in. As rifles are exchanged between the 2 teams. This is a pretty decent push for Cat in the Hat, though. They could get their hands on the tank, and this would just be like just a small confidence boost. Woot was all alone on site. Did get 2 frags. Freddy as well from back. Tomba makes it into corner. And then goes out main again. Interesting strats on Tomba. Get taken down. Double team kill from Skazi. I don't know whether that was on purpose or not, just for the lols in the last 30 seconds, I don't know. Let's pick up someone on the defense. Testy, he's gonna get taken down. Speculator with the double rifle grenade on that side area as the push comes in from Cat in the Hat. Maybe getting in some revives as well. As the last 10 seconds, maybe going to get their hands on the tank. Doesn't look like it. Looks like the Axis team have done enough. Nice first stage hold. Did look a little bit shaky at the beginning, if I'm honest. Maybe it took them themselves a little bit of time to sort of gather themselves. Let's fill the check the stats. 30 frags for Tomba. Only real big numbers for Cat in the Hat. Wook coming with 20. And across the other team, Speculator with 31 frags, but 5.1k damage going the way of Aquila. So a nice first map for the Face and Muscles team. On to Radar. 2-0 lead for Face and Muscles. We're going to have Cat in the Hat on the attack first. As the field-ups are Ava and another field-up on side. I don't think they got the airstrike off. Artillery's going to go down, but that's going to be a bit late. And the allied team should be able to easily move past this. Yeah, easy. Or 4 of them at least. Freddy might get taken down. Is Freddy going to avoid it?
They've constructed a command
Looks
post.
like it. Side plant's going to go
Dynamite planted.
down on the side door. Engineering position in Speculator, but I think he's going to go for the defuse. Doesn't want to risk it. And already Facing Muscle's starting to get into position at side. But it doesn't look like they have any medics here. Looks like the medics still spawned at flag. As we do see Skazi pick up quite a bit of damage. He's going to try and reclaim the flag. It's probably a better idea that they lost it because they spawned at flag by mistake. And I'm pretty sure there's 2 players at CP only. And that's it. 1 more player. It's just a field up. And it's actually going to be Testy to come out on top all alone at CP. Takes down 3. And that was so important. The artillery is going to slow down any remaining pushers. Push actually comes out through the main door. Maybe going to be a defuse here. As the plant is going to go down, smack in position. And I assume it's going to be Wood as well. It is indeed. So the engineer's actually going to push on through and they should get a defuse here. Actually, the allies have respawns. Not too bad. Tomba needs to get this frag in desperately. There we go. Main plant will blow. 4 or 5 man push. Towards side. Nice rifle return from Raspberry, but Speculator is going to get picked up. Speculator did get a frag off the start, but it's going to get another. Charge is going to be a problem now for Speculator as the push starts coming in, and they're going to start rolling over the revives, and it does look like the Axis are going to hold on. Rifle should come out from Speculator. He's actually just going to go manic with the K43, and I think that was Raspberry just gung-ho pushing in. Oh, I like this. I'm going to pick this up. Let's see what happens with this. Is he going to get anything big? They were grouping really heavily. Should wait for the artillery, really. Hans is going to come out. 1 down on Gibbs. Testy's artillery is going to get in some damage. As has separated the push as well. They're still pushing through. But it's going to be Sook to take control of this. Last remaining player did get shut down. Nice work from the Allied team. I thought they were going to get split up by that artillery. And I thought they could have got some big frags, let's be honest. The build is going to come in at CP. Is it going to come in time? It is indeed. 10 seconds before the spawn. If they had a Covey here, they could have maybe retaken it, but they didn't. So Axis are going to spawn back. Attention's going to turn to east and west parts. Got a little boost. Killed herself. I think that was a misclick. I'm not sure what that was about. Meant to press crouch and killed herself, I'm not sure. Got a couple of players here at east, including Testy. And the field up. Is that Smack still hiding in a bush? No, it's been taken down. Is dead. Has dead Smack. A heavy defense here at east. 3 players. 6 players for the Allied team pushing across. Nice airstrike's going to come out. And that's going to force the Axis players off. And it has actually managed to pick up 1. Testy gets dropped. So does Ava. 1 remaining player at the east parts. It is going to be Speculator. Should get overwhelmed where the Allied forces. There's 3 players here. And Speculator picks up 1. Respawners are going to come in for the Axis team. And that's actually going to be Skazi out for full spawn. Maybe it's going to be Wood to put a little bit of pressure on the west parts. Nope. Gets taken down. So a little bit of a fright there for the Face and Muscles team. Bit of recovery at east. Quite a few frags going in the way of that defense. Speculator picking up 2 at the end. That strike was nice, but when you do a strike like that, it should be quite easy to do a boost. Yeah, Smack wants it done. You strike over and then do the boost, and then it's an easy grab, generally. Woot is going to be able to pick it up and get away. Break her legs. She's a little low on HP. We'll spec her. Probably kill out. Yeah, needs to be kill revived. That makes sense. I think it's Tomba to pick it up, or is it Smack? Smack. We'll stick with the objective holder. Oh, I say we will. Randomly switch the other team. Yuho supporting his teammate. Push coming in through main. 3 players, 4 players for the Allied team. And it is going to be the east parts in the back of the truck. So we've got 6 minutes to get the west parts. And Testy heard a lot of footsteps. How did he lose that duel? It seemed like I was doing all the damage. Someone has snuck through. I think Sook just saw them. Can hear them taking the ammo. Pretty easy finish. Just saw Sook gonna heal themselves and then heard the ammo pack get taken. It's like, pardon? Who is that? The Axis are gonna respawn at the back spawn. And they're not gonna be able to take one out for full. That was a good opportunity, but a lot of allies dropping just after their spawn time as well. Here comes a big push for the Allied team. Gonna hit the crossroads.
Only
Need
5
to stick
minutes,
together.
soldier.
We should be able to deal with this guy on spawn. That's a revive coming in. Nice work from Smack. Gets shot in the back. It's a very strange position to get shot from. Aggro medic in the trenches. Starting to push up the back of West and maybe going to have an opportunity to pick up the objective. Axis are very weak on the parts. Just Specular, and it's going to be Smack to pick up the objective. No mine in position and should be able to make it away. It's going to go towards Fake. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Nearly got boosted. Smack is going to get dropped. I don't think these parts are going to get picked up anytime soon, although there are 3 Ally players on the roads. There are so many Axis players around. It's going to be a real problem, as you do see them push underneath the bridge. Yuho, the last player, gets dropped, and the parts are going to be returned. That was kind of fortunate. Pick up someone on the defense team now. Pick up Specular. Put up on the west parts. A little bit of pressure on these west parts. You see there a lot of damage coming their way. And to get them kill revives in, dropping med packs. Melth is half a med and half a health pack. Nice shooting from Specular. Does get taken down though. Smack's gonna try and take advantage of this. Fortunately, the revive came in. Quilla with the revive. We've got 4 people on West. Now taking a lot of shots. Tombo as they filled up. Did get 1 frag in. Revive will come in. Nice work from Freddy. Another revive will come in. Actually, I think Freddy may have been dropped. As you do see the allies taking over this back spawn. I like to see this. Need to just sit on this for like 20 seconds. Force the Axis to spawn back. To spawn at the house. They're going too aggressive. They're going to give up the spawn almost instantly. And Ava's going to get a triple frag. Too much aggression. You need to just hold that back spawn as much as possible. You can even just take your time once you're there. Get all 6 players there and just shoot from there towards West. I see a lot of names bouncing down around the back of East for the Ally team. 3, 4 Ally players going to run into Sook, and Sook's going to get completely overwhelmed. And this is a nice little bit of a spawn push. Testy takes down 1, puts out the Luger. And they're going to make the same mistake twice.
2 minutes to get out of here, soldier.
There's revives to come in, 1 out for full. Another in a key position again. Who's that at the back of West? Lansty. There's spawn. Take a few shots from Raspberry. Get a bit of support there. Fortunately, Aquila in position to get that frag in. Testy's going to respawn in. 1.5 minutes remaining. Not too long. The Allied team to just get a time on the board. Of course, if they don't, it's going to be the end of the game. We'll probably play it out, but it'll be a victory nonetheless for the Face of Muscles team. Push coming towards Fake as well now. 2 players. And if you can get players at the back of West and players on Fake, as you do have Whoop picking up the objective, and she's going to be able to make it away towards CP. And they had control of the back spawn. This is really nice from Cat in the Hat. Whoop is taking a couple of shots in the back, but she is going to be able to make it away towards CP. And she's got a lot of freedom to just get away. Axis will make their way towards the truck. And they may have a chance to set a time here. This is really important for the Allied team, as Allies have full control of this main gate. Really nice from Cat in the Hat. 4 frags come in, but the mine's going to do a bit of work. Is Whoop going to be able to make it out in time? Going to see if I can get the good angle. Can we see this all? Yeah, we can see it all. What's going to come out? Axis players all there. And she's going to be able to secure. What a world-class angle that was. They needed like maybe 5 or 10 more seconds. They are going to set a time. That's important, as we do have 2 players disconnect. Bad configs. 23 frags coming in for Scarzy. 23 for Tomba. Nah, it's when Hunk makes it too low. And then the game crashes because it's not got enough memory usage, I think. That's how it works on radar, at least. Hands are off the start for the Face and Muscles team on their attack. They have 11.5 minutes to get this done. Theoretically, they should. It's going to take a big defense. Big rifle, though, comes out from Specula. Actually, it was 2 different rifle shots, taking down Tomba twice.
They've constructed a command post.
CP push comes towards the side area. They're going to get that plant down. Skarzy drops that dynamite. He's going to get naded. Took his time with that dynamite. Another nade's going to come out. Nearly the second nade kill.
Dynamite planted.
Skarzy is going to get that dynamite down. So Yuho's managed to hold on to a little bit of side. Nice play from Yuho again. Third frag comes in. And these are short spawns, so the Axis just need to respawn back in and make sure they spawn back and get into that CP position. Nice shot from Smack. Holding down the flag. Nice shot there. It's going to be the plant coming down on main.
Dynamite planted.
This side has already blown. Axis are in position. Not sure where the rifle is. Raspberry's making the way into the CP. They get off an early predictory shot, but it's not going to come in. Be careful with their grouping. Lost all the charge now, Raspberry. And didn't see anybody. Needs to be very careful. Being quite aggressive here. Not sure what this is about. You normally should just wait back, let your teammates do the damage. You can even wait back at that back door and just ping one in. And it's going to be Yuho to pick up 2 frags here at CP. Needs to pick up more. Tomba. He's going to push forward, picks up 1, picks up 2. Hands is going to come out from Testy. And he's going to be able to take the frag down mid satchel charge. So the entire satchel, the entire Kovi's charge has disappeared. Ava, whatever. That's going to be that. I think Testy's in position at CP. Yeah, he has got a little bit of support. Nice rifle comes out. Skarzy very low on HP now. Skarzy taken down and drops a nade on himself. And it's going to be a double frag for Raspberry. Taking control of CP again. Push coming in towards it. Need to get to the support. Nice rifle comes in from Specula. As it's going to be Yuho to pick up 2. But there's no more players for the Axis team in position. Command post is going to get destroyed and the build will come in from Specula. I don't think this got charge. We're going to have to wait a little bit. There we go. The next spawn is going to spawn in at CP. So it's not too much of a problem. So a little bit of a main push coming in. Nice grenade from Woods. A lot of damage with the nade in mine. She's going to go aggressive in the trenches. Maybe a bit too aggressive. She's out for full spawn. Nice revive from Smack. As the Allied team are going to struggle a little bit. I see Axis put up a reasonable fight, at least. As we do have Sook here, getting away with the objective. Looking away towards CP. I'm going to follow the medic. Because you never know. It could be that sneaky pants. I think they'll be given too much room to push forwards. Decides to push out first. Others probably given the call that it's all clear. Mine was there, did get the kill. That's just a free kill for Woods. The objectives has been secured, and that's the key bit. These parts are locked down for the Allied team. The Axis, he told on to west now for a long time. Raspberry picks up a double frag, going very aggressive at east. It's rare that you see this sort of positioning. He's going to have Yuho for support. Yuho needs to get that support in quick. Is it going to go for a boost? I don't think you can boost on that middle part very easily. Can't remember. So if you can't boost on the middle part, you can only boost on the middle part. I've seen people fail the boost so many times, it's hard to know. I think they've given up the back spawn. Does look like it. It's not good. Speculator of the allies starting to push through. Sook as well. Lansty, aka Testy. It's got the support of Aquila up top. They're going to try and get in some free shots. Testy's playing field up here. So ammo's not going to be too much of a problem. Nice shooting. He's going to get the kill. Kill outs are going to come in for the Axis team. But they do know the positioning now. As Testy's going to get as much damage as possible, but it's not going to work. Not going to go for him. Smack's going to go aggressive towards the trenches. Gets taken down. Freddy's going to have to get in that revive. And does. A lot of aggression towards this these west parts. Tomba nearly got done there. He pretty much did. Parts are going to get taken. And maybe a push towards main. Parts have been secured by Smack. Nice work as Ava's going to try and move into it for the reclaim. Very low HP. Mine is actually in position. And Smack's going to be able to get the call and clear that out for his team. Going to see an aggressive push from Raspberry. They need to maybe retry and retake this back spawn. We have got some nice shooting here. Bit of a boost going on. Be careful of that team grenades. Testy actually getting the frag, I think, on full spawn. Tomba, unless he gets revived, is going to be out for the full 30. Nice shooting, headshots.
Only 5 minutes, soldier.
Tomba actually did get out for spawn just in time for the respawn. That is. Allies need to. I don't know. They seem to have full control of the back spawn. Not really doing much with it though. Don't think Axis are really trying to spawn in there. Yuho trying to reclaim something out in the middle of nowhere. I think the respawn maybe came in here. Did hear one shot. Yuho from around the back runs into 3 allied players, and this could be the push for Face the Muscles because this is players out for full. As the push is going to come towards the objective, but Sook is going to just walk over a mine and then walk back over it and get insta-gibbed. Pretty much the perfect mine. Exactly what you want to happen. 2 players for the allies pushing towards the objective. Quite a lot of damage being taken by Ava. Really nice shots from Raspberry from the balcony. As Axis are going to be able to shut down that ally push. I can't see any other allies around. 2 players at the back of West. Nice shot. Aquila taken down. But the revives will come in. No, they won't. Specula dropped as well. Yuho in that frag in. And this could be it for this Cat in the Hat. It looks like they could try and hold on for a full hold. And they could get themselves a map on the boards. And we would see a decider here in our first game. Which would be nice to see. I did think this game would be a little bit close. I think it was going to be closer than the other teams. The other games, sorry. Push coming through the trenches. Others just going to breeze on through. They don't realise he's made it this far. He's going to have a bit of shot in the back. No, Smack was onto it. He's going to be able to get 1 frag, make that 2. And they are going to actually get shot in the back as it is going to be Testy somehow to make it through the trenches to get 2 frags. Needs to get the revive in. And the parts are going to get picked up. Aquila taking a lot of damage. The mine's going to do the work though. Really nice. Love to see that mine. They need to get that back up pronto. Where's the allied team? They're a little bit all over the place. Does look like quite a few spawned at CP. Nice grenade. Freddy's got a couple of fake to deal with. Didn't spot those out. Need to be careful here. Pressured from trenches as well. Let's pick up someone up from fake. Where are they? He decides to kill out. Push is going to come down the main roads. It's a decent 3-4 man push by the allied team, and Tomba tries to go in for a flank, but he's going to get dropped. Brilliant headshots coming out from Sook, and 4 players are going to be able to make it to the back of West. And I'm not sure what the Axis positioning is like. They've got 2 players alive, and they are getting flanked from behind as well. Scarzy's got 3 shots, but he had to reload, and the frags are going to come in. Testy's going to be able to pick up 2. No mine in position for the Axis, and Specula's going to be able to pick up the objective, making it away on the crossroads, taking shots. Will he be able to make it away? I think he's going to get dropped. No, he's not. He's going to be able to make it away towards CP, and they've got just under 2 minutes to get this secured to take the map win and victory in this first game. I'm going to pick up Specula here in the escort from Skarzy. Nice work from Skarzy. And that's Tomba push forward. We can see him through the trees. And I'm not sure about that positioning. And they had 2 players there. They should have easily had that. Tomba was just in the middle of the open, like just. Testy's going to clear things out, and that is going to be secure. I am disappointed with that last bit. Just a little bit disappointed with that last bit. So looking at the stats, we do have 35 frags coming out from Sook. And obviously stats reset for Specula. Testy as well. Let me look across the other team. Tomba 37. Smack 33, 5.3k damage for Yuho. That wasn't too bad. That was so close, just over a minute, and it would have been a full hold and onto that extra map. Tomba throw. I don't know what happened there. We've seen some like really nice ideas from players, and the execution's just not there. Like just a small tweak, and it would have been perfect.